Welcome back, everyone. This is The World We Live In, and as promised, we're going to be talking about plastics and what we can do to minimize our use of this super synthetic. So strong! Did you guys know that plastic is a byproduct of coal, natural gas, and oil? Yep. The same people that are filling up your gas tanks are also putting straws in your cups at the restaurant. And they've produced nearly 18.2 trillion pounds of it since 1950. That's like 20 times the mass of our entire population as humans. And they're only going to make more. I mean, who can blame them? It's like one of the most indestructible, versatile, useful inventions ever. Sorry, sliced bread. But plastic is used for packaging food, sealing food, airplane parts, car parts, neon signs, road signs, electrical parts, insulation for your house, electrical insulation, water bottles, clothing. It's literally everywhere. Now I know what you're thinking. They don't use the same plastic as they do for my water bottle as they do for my airplane, do they? Correct. There are actually two broad categories of plastic. That is thermoplastic and thermosets. Thermoplastics compose mostly 90+% of the entire plastic that gets made, and thermosets take up nearly 10% of the entire plastic population. A thermoplastic is defined as something that can be melted down and repurposed and or recycled. A thermoset is something that keeps its chemical structure even when you apply heat to it. Fortunately, most of the plastic that we see day to day is in the thermoplastic category, and under thermoplastics come 7 blanket categorizations for the approximated thousands of different types that exist. The 7 categories are as follows. Number 1, polyethylene triethylate, or PET. Number 2, high density polyethylene, or HDPE. Number 3, polyvinyl chloride, or PVC. Number 4, low density polyethylene, or LDPE. Number 5, polypropylene, or PP. Number 6, polystyrene, or PS. And number 7 is other, a blanket statement for every other plastic out there. If you want to learn more about these 7 categories, please follow the link in my description. The reason there are so many categorizations and thus so many types of plastic are because chemists can manipulate the basic building block in ones of hundreds of different ways, and then the polymerization process, which is how they create it, and then they can put any other additives to give it maybe a certain color or quality characteristic that may be desirable for a certain product. So it becomes possible to create plastic that is malleable or bulletproof, transparent or opaque, impermeable or breathable. And there are plenty more traits that can be added, including durability, color, transparency, insulation, and, well, even the undesired toxicity. And while there are so many different types of plastic, with so many different characteristics, there is one consistency between them all. It's their resilience, their inability to break down and biodegrade. In fact, plastics have about a 500-year half-life. And for those of you who don't know what a half-life is, it means it takes 500 years for half of the product to dissolve. And then it takes another 500 years for the next half of this product to dissolve, until it becomes non-existent. That means that the plastic we produce today will be around for thousands of years. Unless you and me do something. Well, what can we do? Since plastic is literally used in almost everything. Fortunately for us, most of the plastic that gets produced nowadays is going into water bottles, grocery bags, straws, and other common daily accessories that we use. And I gotta say, guys, all of these products are either recyclable or, better yet, replaceable. Let's see what we can do to make change. Buy a reusable water bottle. Purchase a metal or paper straw. Or, better yet, don't even use one. How about a reusable grocery bag? Whoa! Eat more local fruits and vegetables. It'll be healthier for you, and it doesn't come with all the same packaging that it would frozen foods and other items at your grocery store. Maybe instead of plastic containers, use mason jars and glassware to store your goods. Foil is also an excellent sealer, and it can be reused over and over again. And the next time you think about throwing out your electronic device, why don't you look to resell it or find a local recycling facility? And lastly, support local and global plastic waste cleanup programs. And if you guys have any other useful tips of how we can cut out plastic in our lives, please feel free to comment below. If you guys want to learn more about plastics, please follow the links in descriptions. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate everyone who's willing to make changes in their lives. And remember, these videos are coming out weekly. So, next session we're going to be talking about our carbon footprint, what exactly that is, and then what we can do to reduce it. This is the world we live in. See you guys next time.